As you can see, it's impossible to do this with one hand. I need my tripod, but I don't have it today. Okay, I will begin to explain my dish that I'm making here. I've been making it for years. My best friend made it first, second, and 50 times after that. Every time we make it, it turns out different. Here's my today's version. So I'm using this pan because of the oven I have to use. I'm going to render the fat on this bacon, and then I'm going to start sauteing these vegetables. Bell peppers, onions, yellow squash. Those will go in at the end, tomatoes, and cilantro. And that depends on if you like cilantro. I put a little bit of cheese on the bottom this time. The tortillas are corn tortillas by Mission, and they are not, there's nothing, they're just dry. I just cut them up into pieces like that. I'm going to use garlic, sour cream. I've never used that brand before. And one or both of those spices. I put the pepper on my bacon. I wanted to try that out because I know it has a good and unique flavor. This is how the bacon looks before I put the vegetables in there. So I will cook. The bacon is already cooked now. I will saute and cook the vegetables like this. This will remain like that, and I'll add a few more tortillas in the mixture. Those will kind of be in there without being pre-cooked. The cheese, the sour cream, and the garlic will be basically mixed in last. It'll keep the sour cream kind of on its own. In other words, it's not really going to be mixed in. It's going to be in little areas. Smells good already. I already put a little bit of each of these spices. It's better to add spices while you're cooking instead of on top, per se. I think I'm going to add the garlic in right now. And I'm going to turn the heat up a little bit. I really need my tripod. So I added in a little bit of the two spices again, and the two types of garlic. Been stirring. Again, we make it different every time. This time I put everything together here in the pan, and then I will put it into that pan. Again, every time my friend and I make it, we each try something different. I'm putting it all together here in the pan just for a minute to mix it, and then put it in there because that's not a very deep pan. And I'll put cheese in between and on top, and then the little dollops of sour cream here and there. Then it's going to go into the toaster oven. The sour cream is very thin, so there's some dollops. This is going in. I stirred it and put some cheese in it. I don't really want to put this in as a neat, prim and proper little dish, so it's rough. In other words, I can put sour cream all around and the cheese now, which is what I'm about to do. Okay, it's going to go into the oven on a high heat. Hopefully I added in a couple more tortillas because when they're sticking out the top, they get crispy, and we like that. Kind of like nachos in a way. It's sort of like fajitas, sort of like nachos, sort of like a vegetarian dish if you leave out the bacon. Yummy, yummy. Okay, I know for some people that might be considered to be overdone, but I think it's going to be great because crispy. The layers are just right. It's been sitting for about 15 minutes after I cooked it because it was too hot. Looks yummy. I think you should try making it. You'll love it. Yummy. In my tummy it goes.